Jumping right in, I'm going in with the shade Just Peachy on this It Cosmetics blending brush and laying that down as our transition shade. Then I'm going in with the shade Peach Punch on this Morphe M433 brush, and I am just packing that all over the lid and then blending that up into the transition shade that we laid down first. Then taking the shade Bottoms Up from the Laura Los Angeles Party Animal palette, I'm taking that on this flat shader brush and packing that all over the lid to just give that pop of pink. Then I'm going to do a winged liner, but I'm going to use this NYX Vivid Liner in this pink color. I'm sure that the name of it will be in the description box down below if you need to know specifics. But I just created a small wing with this. To highlight, I am using this Vanilla Quartz highlighter from Becca, and I am just putting that right on the brow bone, the inner corners of my eye as well. And to smoke out the lash line, I'm going in with the shade Just Ripe on this flat little definer brush, and I put that all over my lower lash line. And then we're going to move in on the teeth, and I'm just using this Wet n Wild crayon eye pencil, and yeah, I'm just drawing out little teeth. I'm making the top two the largest and then making it smaller as I go down the line, and I did the same thing on my bottom lip as well. Taking that same pencil, I'm just going to sketch what I want the outlines and the highlights to be. So I am making a line to define my jaw, then I am making a line for the cheekbones, and I did go back and fix some of it later. And then I am doing the same thing for the nose as well. Now for the pink, I did use this Wet n Wild liquid lipstick in Miss Dolly, and I am just taking that on a very small detailed like painting brush. Any painting brush that you guys have at Walmart, or if you do have makeup tools that are small enough, then you could use those, but I thought this was the most convenient. And I am just putting that right over the highlighted white spots on my face. So I started off with my cheeks and then I moved on to my nose, and I am not being super precise with this at all because sometimes later on it'll get covered up with the black face paint that we're going to be putting on, and then also you're going to put white liner on top of the pink anyway. So I wasn't being like super precise, but at the same time, if you want this to come out really clean cut, then I would try and be more precise. I'm using a different brush and I am getting into the smaller details of the teeth, and I am overlining the white marks on my lips. Next, I'm going in with this pink blush from this Tarte Blush Bliss palette, and I am setting all of that pink liquid lipstick on my face with this Wet n Wild packing brush, and this is to just set that down, but also to kind of intensify it and blur the lines a little bit more, because like I said, I wasn't being super precise when applying this. Now I'm going in with this Wet n Wild black face paint, and I am just going to put that all on the insides of where the pink is not. And I started with this e.l.f. blending brush, and I just started putting it right in there and blending it all over the place, not really being too precise or anything, just trying not to go over those pink lines. And I end up going back in with another detailing brush later to kind of make everything more precise, but you can see what I'm doing right here. I'm just basically trying to fill in as much space as possible with this brush. Then I went in with this like flat shader brush almost, and I am just filling in the lines a little bit more so that way it's more precise than anything. And then I kind of go over the black that I laid down originally so that way it's a little bit more intense and not as gray looking. I then had to switch my brush up again, and I had to make the black around the teeth and in the teeth as well. And this part you have to be super careful about because it is the most detailed part of the look. And I not only surrounded the teeth with black, but I also put black on the insides of the teeth, and then I did line my mouth with the black face paint as well. And just like the pink lipstick on the face, you want to set everything. So I took the Wet n Wild little single shadow in, I'm not really sure what the shade is. It may be down in the description box below. But I am just stamping that all over the parts where I put all that face paint so that way it doesn't transfer or move anywhere or doesn't slide all over the place. The very last part of this look is to just place that white eyeliner over top of all of the pink that we put down to make it look highlighted. And that is pretty much what I did to the rest of my face, so it's kind of self-explanatory from here on out. To add some more detail, I just took that pink with liquid lipstick on a little paint detailing brush and I put it right underneath my lash line and then winged it out underneath the pink wing that I had put on top of my eye originally. And to finish off this whole look, I just put on a pair of false eyelashes. These are the Wispies by Ardell, and they really just pulled the entire look together really nicely. That is it for another Halloween look of 2018. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe, comment, share. Let me know if there's any other videos you want me to do next year for Halloween, because I already have the rest of the Halloween videos for this year planned out. But let me know what you guys think of this look. I really enjoyed making it, and I'll see you guys in my next video.